Okay, so just a short clip of information. Business Insider has posted this article about a person throwing two grenades at a U.S. consulate in Mexico, and this was in Guadalajara. This is the second biggest city that the Mexican country has. So it blew a 16-inch hole on this installation, and the FBI is offering $20,000 for just information about this attack. These people don't know if it's terrorist related or politically related. They don't know if it's the cartels. It's unknown for right now. For right now, just the U.S. and Mexican authorities were investigating and strengthening the security posture around the consulate. Jalisco state prosecutors also said that the federal authorities had taken over the investigation. The consulate's operations were limited on Monday, but it resumed normal business on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, the FBI said it was seeking help from public to identify the person or people involved, offering up to $20,000 for information leading to those responsible. All information can remain anonymous and confidentiality is guaranteed, a notice on the consulate's website said. Mixed messages. The attack came shortly before Andrés Manuel López Obrador was sworn in as Mexico's president, and it illustrates the challenging criminal dynamics he confronts. And there's a picture right here of my man right there. He's so cool. Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador addressed his supporters at Zócalo Square in Mexico City, December 1, 2018. By Reuters, Edgar. Alright, so these attacks on U.S. facilities and personnel in Mexico have been rare, and when they have happened, the response has been forceful. Pressure from Washington after the 1985 kidnapping and killing of DEA agent Enrique Kiki Camarera led to the breakup of the powerful Guadalajara cartel, and the U.S. response to the 2011 killing of Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent Jaime Zapata helped cripple the Zetas cartel, which was linked to the incident. So right here, they're just going into history. They're just going into history of what's happened out in Guadalajara. They've actually made a movie about that. So right here, it's talking about El Mencho right here. So I'm gonna read this part because that's another cartel boss that has been growing over the years really rapidly with this new generation cartel of Jalisco. Check it out. So Guadalajara is the home turf of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, or the CJNG, which has grown rapidly over the past decade to become one of Mexico's largest and most violent criminal groups. Its rise was boosted by the 2015 shoot-down of a Mexican Army helicopter in western Jalisco, killing 6 soldiers, which came during an operation to capture the cartel's leader, Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, or El Mencho, who is among the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's most wanted refugees. So we've all heard of El Mencho here in Mexico. And let me just tell you something, bro. It's pretty scary. You know what I'm saying? He's a pretty scary man. He's the one that, well, yeah, I'm gonna just say it like this. I honestly think he's the one that sent people to kill out that one Pirata kid guy. Rest in peace, that kid too. But I mean, he was kind of asking for it. You can never tempt a cartel boss, never ever. So this is just going on to talk about the Chapo case and everything that's going on. If you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and read. I'm sorry, I'm being dumb. I'm acting like if you guys know the information. In the recording, a bandaged man says he was ordered to attack the consulate and capture Central American men, women, and children for ransom, with which to pay Mexican officials to ignore other criminal activity, according to the Dallas Morning News, which could not independently verify the footage. The attacked man reportedly said was to be a message to the U.S. to leave Mencho alone. So they're actually talking about 2 weeks before the grenades were thrown at the consulate, the cartel posted a video online which trying to attack the consulate. Oh, so this was already anticipated. So this was sort of anticipated. The November 30 attack comes a few weeks into the trial of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman in New York City. Guzman is a longtime leader of the Sinaloa cartel, one of the Mexico. We know that, and powerful criminal groups, and a main rival of the CJNG. So Chapo and El Mencho, which is right now in power, they don't get along. In the past, the arrest or death of criminal leaders has triggered more violence, and others fight to fill the void. So I don't know why they show these guys right here. Criminal groups may also be hurting because of Central American migrant caravan crossing into Mexico that don't need protection from criminal groups or help from those groups' human smuggling networks. losing that business ahead of the holiday season have put a strain on cartel leaders, security experts told the Dallas Morning News. Mexico's political transition from the center-right government of Enrique Peña Nieto and his establishment Institutional Revolutionary Party, that's the political group called PRI in Spanish, to leftist Lopez Obrador and his new National Regeneration Movement Party, so that's Morena, may also be stirring up turmoil in the underworld. Exactly what I've been trying to tell you guys. In the past, such changes have led to more violence, as criminals and more corrupt officials adjust to a new political environment. An attack designed to avoid death or injury may be a signal to those assuming power 12 years into Mexico's bloody war on drugs. So it's basically saying that there's a lot more going on just below the radar. We're not seeing this things that we cannot see, things that we do not know, and we will probably never know because it's so private, so secretive. The cartels, the dirty, corrupt politicians. I mean, if this Chapo case brings about light to some of these corrupt politicians, I'm pretty sure a lot of them will still be in the shadows for a long, long time. Okay, so right here you can see a police near the covered. I don't have to read it. You guys already read it. I'm right here just talking to you guys. All right, so that's about it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. The article ends right there. Hopefully I give you guys some good information and up to date, or I'm getting you up to date of what's going on out here in Mexico and how things are playing out. Because of course I was waiting for something like this to happen. The new president that's not for corruption. Of course something like this is bound to happen. And believe me, more things are to happen. And that's why you have me to go after these news and bring it to you guys. Thank you for watching.